My name is Grace Clark Delgado. So I am a plus size model, mental health and emotional wellness advocate, and an artist, so performing and acting as well.
First, can you both share with us what beauty means to you?
So for me, I think what beauty means to me is we all have such a different idea of what beauty is, and it can either be based on your outward appearance, your inner appearance, and so for me, I really try and focus more so on the inner. I love wearing makeup, I love getting dressed up for an event like this, but at the same time, 9 times out of 10 you'll see me in my everyday life with my hair up in a bun and out in sweats, because that doesn't change my beauty. My beauty is inside, so I could look any different way on the outside, and that's really only when my idea of beauty changes other people's perception of me. So if you see me out with my hair up in a bun and in sweats, someone might not give me the time of day, but if I look like this, but their perception of me doesn't change that. And so I think going back to trust as well, especially as a plus size woman, I think there's a lot of time where society tries to make us feel not beautiful. So many times, and especially when it comes to intimates, and you think, oh, I have to go to a different section because my body and my beauty is not accepted by mainstream media, so you're going to put me in a different section, you're going to put me in another box, and trust specifically caters to that. So wearing something like that every day, knowing that it was made for you, knowing that your body is valid, and your body deserves to feel beautiful is just something really, really special.
What made you, the question is really what made you decide to be an influencer, content creator, but more just maybe talk about what made you decide to do what you're doing now. So, you're a model and, everything that you're doing, you were a model for TRUSST. Why don't you start and just give a little overview of why you do what you do?
So I originally started my journey in the acting, musical theater, performance space, and that's when I moved to New York City to pursue that. And as I was doing that, it was really rough. There wasn't really a place for me that I could find. And as I was on different jobs and different auditions, the question kept coming up more and more saying, are you a plus-size model? And I had thought about it before, but this was still at the time where the plus modeling industry, even, and this was only 2 years ago, was not what it is now. And I still didn't feel like there was a place for me, but then it kept coming up so much. I'm like, all right, I'd be stupid if I didn't try. And that kind of affected like a domino chain effect. I attended the Curvy Con and I was there representing Old Navy and modeling for them, and it kind of took off from there. And to now be in this place where I see my images on a website like TRUSST. I also work with Glamour Magazine and Allure Magazine on their social media videos a lot. And to know and read comments saying, oh, that girl's wearing a bikini, I'm gonna go out and wear a bikini this summer. That means I could literally do nothing else and know that affected change in someone else's life and gave someone that confidence, and that I know I needed that so much when I was growing up, and how confident I am now and how much I believe in myself, thinking if I could have had that how many years ago, the kind of change that I could have made then in my life and in other people. So to know that I can do that for people now and just help better their lives is more than enough for me. And you have to trust the brand. You literally have to trust the brands you work with. And I think especially in social media right now, and like Ari said, I don't consider myself an influencer, but I know that my page does have viewers and does have different people in different communities that I can spread my message. So, Ari and I were speaking earlier, and I said we both tried the product before we committed to working with TRUSST. We looked into the brand and really resonated with it and felt like this was something we wanted to be a part of, for sure. For me, the greatest challenge is that in my experience in the plus-size modeling community, we are branded as an inclusive community, giving women that platform of never being represented by mainstream media, but still in the community, there is a cookie-cutter picture that we're still being given. It is an hourglass shape with a flat stomach and a large behind. That, yes, those are a lot of women, and that is still not a lot of women. That's not my body type personally, and still feeling like I'm in this community that preaches inclusivity and diversity, but we're still not giving that. And feeling, even for me, doubting myself, saying, okay, I need to lose 5 inches off of my waist, I need to do more squats, I need to change myself, and kind of having to take a step back and saying, wait, that's contradicting the entire point of this industry. So still fighting to bring that inclusion that still isn't completely there. And as I am of Hispanic and Middle Eastern descent, and people are like, you're diverse, but you're not diverse enough, you're not Latina enough, you're not Middle Eastern enough, you could be this, and I'm like, I'm just me. Isn't that the whole point of this? And so it's really trying to truly bring diversity, but not acceptable diversity.